Ever glimpsed a fish that mirrors the spine of a mythical dragon? Or encountered a chilling fish sporting a grin reminiscent of the Joker, showing no mercy, much like the iconic villain? How about the most eerie creature our planet has to offer? If these haven't crossed your path yet, today offers a golden opportunity to enrich your understanding. Thankfully, these marine monstrosities have been captured on film. In this video, I'll introduce you to these and other spine-tingling denizens of the deep. Dive in with me. Number 8. Sea spider. It's believed that spiders are afraid of water, so many people scare these arthropods with liquid, but there are spiders that are not only not afraid of water, but also live in it. I'm talking about sea spiders. The sea spider can safely claim to be one of the most unusual and frightening animals on the entire planet. They outrun almost any of their land-dwelling counterparts because their size often exceeds that of ordinary spiders. The length of some species of sea spiders can be up to 50 centimeters. By the way, for sea spiders, such long legs are necessary not only to move quickly across the sea, but also to receive necessary oxygen through the holes in their legs. Sea spiders are mainly predators, and they're interested in vertebrates, mollusks, small crustaceans, and holothurians. Their most favorite delicacies are sea anemones. These animals have developed an interesting mechanism for hunting. Their claws grip their prey, and then the spider crushes the caught prey. Sea spiders do not pose a threat to humans because they live at significant depths, and some species even live at a depth of 7 kilometers. A picture of the next scary creature was sent to me by one of my subscribers, and after that, I had the idea to make this video. Take a look at it. What the hell is even that? Apparently, unlike sea spiders, this monster lives near the surface of the water. But what is it? Is it even real? Could it be something that scientists haven't been able to describe yet? Help me figure it out and share your thoughts on this picture in the comments. I'd be interested to know what you think. And stay tuned because it won't be long before you see a sea creature with creepy fangs, record-breaking squids, and the most frightening monster in the entire world. Let's move on. Number 7. Long-Snouted Lancet Fish. The long-snouted lancet fish is a truly creepy fish. I think it's no coincidence that its name is consonant with the name of some formidable creature, but it also has another creepier name, the cannibal fish. This terrible long-snouted lancet fish has been known to science since 1741 when its fish carcass was found on the shore. These are quite large animals, weighing up to 8 kilograms and reaching about 2 meters in length. Add to this their gigantic ribbed fins that look like a dragon's backbone, a slender flattened torso, and a wide, powerful mouth with thin teeth, and you get a very scary monster that no one would want to bump into. It's not just the appearance of the long-snouted lancet fish that's frightening, but also its incredible abilities. The long-snouted lancet fish hunts not only horizontally but also vertically, leaving its victims no chance to escape. As for the fish's second name, it's not accidental. The long-snouted lancet fish has been seen more than once by scientists eating other long-snouted lancet fish. In general, the long-snouted lancet fish is a real monster that's not worth messing with. Number 6. Gulper. One of the most frightening and unusual inhabitants of the ocean is the gulper. It has a tiny skull and a huge mouth with a pelican-like sac. As for the body of the gulper, it resembles that of an eel with no fins or scales, and its body color is dark brown. Additionally, the gulper has no branchiostegal rays, swim bladder, or ribs. Gulpers are poor swimmers and their bodies are flabby to the touch. These fish are believed to die immediately after spawning. In the past, gulpers were classified as a separate order, but recent studies have shown that they are closely related to eels. By the way, scientists believe that gulpers are one of the oldest inhabitants of the ocean, which, in the course of evolution, have changed their appearance and adapted to life at a great depth of 2 to 5 kilometers. Because there's little food at such depths, these animals may not eat for months, but if they get food, they swallow it whole. Number 5. Common Fangtooth. Meet the common fangtooth. This must be what a real monster should look like. No wonder this fish is often listed as one of the creepiest creatures in the world. It has a small tail, a small torso, a huge head, and of course, a whole bunch of fangs, coupled with crazy eyes, making this predatory fish really scary. But the body features make the common fangtooth even scarier. When it closes its jaw, its lower pair of teeth are placed in special sheaths on either side of its brain to avoid cutting it. From the photos that show only the common fangtooth, it may seem that this monster is huge, but this isn't the case. It's only 18 centimeters long and weighs just over 100 grams, but even this is quite enough to scare the inhabitants of the ocean. The common fangtooth does not mind eating crustaceans, small fish, and squid. The only consolation is that this fish lives very deep. The common fangtooth resides at depths of 500 to 5,000 meters, so you will not come face to face with it while swimming. Number 4. Angler. Angler is an even creepier creature than the common fangtooth. It's more terrifying. Sometimes scientists call this creature a sea devil, and not without reason. Many people believe the angler really looks as if it came from hell, and many experts unanimously recognize it as the most frightening and creepiest creature, not only in the ocean, but also in the world as a whole. The ocean's most terrifying predator is able to walk on the bottom using its small fins to hunt. It uses a fishing rod, which serves as bait. The angler is capable of remaining motionless for long periods of time while waiting for prey. They're surprisingly fast predators. It takes them less than a second to grab their prey with their huge jaws. Scientists have calculated that anglers can consume a fish in just 0.06 seconds to find this out. They even needed to use high-speed cameras. What's more, the angler has the unusual ability to enlarge its mouth cavity up to 12 times, so it often eats fish that outnumber it in size. Fortunately, it does not eat humans. We're too big for the angler. Plus, anglers live at great depths where an ordinary swimmer does not dare to venture. Number 3. Deep-sea dragonfish. This fish is a kind of joker of the sea animal world. It has the same sinister smile as the famous supervillain, and the fish itself is just as frightening and dangerous as the Joker, at least to other ocean dwellers. The size of the deep-sea dragonfish does not match its ferocity. These predators do not grow more than 15 centimeters in length, but they can eat prey 2 or even 3 times their size. Deep-sea dragonfish live in the tropical zones of the ocean at a depth of 2,000 meters. This monster is recognized by its large head and mouth, which are equipped with many sharp, transparent teeth. Why are the predator's teeth transparent? Scientists believe that this is nature's way of making the grin of the monster less visible to its victims. Cool, isn't it? Speaking of victims, like the angler, the deep-sea dragonfish has its own bait for prey, which is a long whisker with a photophore on the end. The deep-sea dragonfish uses the same method of hunting as the angler. Using the photophore, the predator lures its prey to the closest possible distance and then strikes with a sharp move. Number 2. Giant squid. Probably all of you know who the CRAIN is. A few centuries ago, sailors were afraid of this monster, but most likely they didn't see the CRAIN but a giant squid, a sea monster that may have been the prototype for the legendary monster. The giant squid is frightening due to its incredible size. According to modern data, its maximum length from the end of the fins to the tip of the tentacles is about 8 meters. However, according to some reports, this is not the limit, and it's believed that the giant squid can reach 18 meters in length and weigh half a ton. Due to such size, squid can destroy almost any marine creature, and there are a couple of described cases where the giant squid successfully dealt with a sperm whale, but it doesn't feed on whales. The giant squid prefers eating deep-sea fish. This is because the giant squid lives at great depths of 300 to 1,000 meters, and that's a good thing. Otherwise, swimmers and sailors would be regularly frightened by such a giant thing. Number 1. Vampire squid. The sea devil was already in this video, but it's worth talking about another sea creature with a hellish name, the vampire squid, or the vampire squid from hell. This is another creepy squid in this video. In many ways, the eyes make this squid really creepy. If the underwater kingdom held a contest for the biggest eyes, the winner would be the vampire squid. With an average body length of 30 centimeters, the diameter of its eyes reaches 2.5 centimeters, making them the largest in proportion to the size of the body among all animals. Another surprising feature of the vampire squid from hell is its ability to change color. These frightening creatures can be bright red or ghostly blue. The scary monster got its mystical name because of this feature, and in general, the vampire squid is not only one of the most terrifying, but also one of the most unusual inhabitants of the sea. It combines the features of a squid and an octopus with a squid-like shape and the structure of the body, while its tentacles look like those of an octopus. This monster lives at great depths, from 400 to 1,000 meters below the surface of the water. This makes it a record breaker among all mollusks. It's the deepest. Despite its harsh habitat, the creepy vampire squid has managed to adapt to it perfectly. That's all, guys. What other creepy sea creatures do you know? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and see you later.